said I was a jig. Ever since I blew, they all on my hey, back then, didn't know I exist. Don't touch my cup, you know how I sip. Hey, got your long, I made her.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us in downtown New Orleans at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Carolina Panthers and the New Orleans Saints.
Good.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. That's fielded in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Mike 36. Line 36. 50.
On first down, Stafford here. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down.
You throwing that there, though? You throwing the triangle right there?
Yeah.
He clicks on, that's gone. He's got to pick 6, but might have been.
I mean, he had somewhat the separation. I was expecting cover 2 there.
Because he ran out of sideline, that's the only reason.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. This is the third-round pick out of FAU, Devin Singletary.
Keep running, Devin.
And he'll take this one up to about the 13. He's able to get 4 back on the run, but now they'll have to find something here on 3rd and about 14.
Running this cheesy ass shit.
Here we go. Hurry.
Line 56.
53 at the mic. 53 at the mic. I'm coming.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
From the gun, here's Stafford. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 23. And he will bring it back to the 4-yard line. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. Good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here?
I think so. One of my favorite coaches used to say, son, if you could darn near lay it.
And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Kareem Hunt with touchdown number 7 on the year as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Eesh. 2 minutes are down, though. And you start with the ball.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the number 1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're number 1 in their conference.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. On 2nd down, here's a run with Singletary. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. And if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. On first down, they stick with Singletary. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Olivier Vernon brings him down. Throwing on 2nd down. Stafford, he's going to loft one deep left side here. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, New Orleans. Terry McLaurin, his 4th touchdown on the year. As his guys are on the board here this first quarter. Boswell good with the extra point, and we are tied at 7.
I think Matthew Stafford has perfect lobs.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Like, I think that's why that worked. You know, most of the time that's a pick from behind for whatever
fucking reason. Catch is signaled for and take it.
Wow, you were far enough ahead. What do you need to be closer for that?
Go. John's 8-3. That was John beat the Eagles, dude. He beat Maddie. That's nuts. John's
he shit on it.
Yeah, this is just some
the
fucking...
Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, it's not going to. We still have December left. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the... This is
you're such a fucking bitch.
Big play there for the Panthers. 65 yards.
You play touchdowns, you motherfucker.
If you're going to cover 3, I'll be trying to do the same thing.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. To throw, it's Allen. And that is intercepted.
Let's go!
NFL leader DeMonte Casey. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Jesus.
Well, CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
A gain of 3, 2nd down. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Now Stafford. And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. Trey Flowers able to record his 5th sack of the season. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
53's the mic. 53. Check 53. Check.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. And that will be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to put this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah,
I don't fucking
and they
care.
had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. And it's fielded at the 34. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Panthers will take over in terrific field position.
58-19. Here we go. Tight as Ringo. Tight as on Ringo. Tight as middle. Hey. Spud. And 58 is the mic. 58 is the mic.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Catch made here by Campbell. A gain of 6 there on first.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
To throw again on second down. Allen.
How Harrison? That
He's
is
got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas.
How are you not
and
reading
he takes
that?
us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A gain there of 21
How are you
yards.
not reading that?
A first update now from Cleveland. The Dolphins have jumped out to an early lead in their ball game. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. These two teams all tied after one.
California's government issued a statewide stay-at-home order.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. He's got it for a Panther touchdown.
I hate those routes.
Cortland Sutton with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Panthers have taken the lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
I do it every time and it barely.
All right, here we go.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Trey Flowers in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
40 got. 40 got. 280. Switch up. Let's go. Zero. Hey, we got Mike, number 53.
3rd and long. It's Stanford. And he's
You're
going to go
fucking
down
gay,
again.
man.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Take it at the 37. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Mike, 58 right there. All day, dog. 58, boy. Hey, watch the ball. Hey, Haywood. Middle. Big stop, P. Big stop.
Throwing on 1st down is Allen. Rolling to his right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, helped force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete.
Check 31, check 31.
It's 2 seconds to move Derwin out there.
Try again on second down. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down.
Move Derwin out here.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back
incompletions. Just move him, like pretty much where the break is. A little bit to the left of it, like I promised. He plays it.
Hey, switch gears, switch gears.
From the gun, it's Allen. He's got a man. It's Sutton. That's complete.
What's going to guard that?
Give him 18. It's a Carolina first down.
Why did Derwin come up?
I don't know.
He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times, because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
I'm here all day.
On 2nd and 12, Allen. He's going to air this thing out deep for Thomas. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
In this situation, it's really tough to figure out how to defend because they have plenty of room to still take deep shots at the end zone as they just did there. Yet at the same time, you've got to be ready for the short throw. In this case, when you see the cue that they're going for the end zone, retreat and make sure you have a way to play forward, back towards the receiver.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Stephon Tuitt, the former Notre Dame man. In there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away.
You see a dude running the same formation.
And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
And you keep running up the gut. You think he's bitching? It should stop it.
Well, it is stopping it.
You need to, and what do you tell them? You tell them that they need to run something different or you're going to keep doing it. That's
yes, the issue is that that zone should cover the out route.
On the field, ready to get their drive started. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
Period.
I think they got to look at that play sheet
I mean, that's what I'm trying to say.
Spot that they haven't come before.
If I had
Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked somewhere else, and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
This looks crazy.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room. 53 to Mike. 53. Check.
Back to throw. Stafford. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Trey Flowers. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. The Saints on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 17. Here's a carry for a former starter. This is T.J. Yeldon. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. They had quite a hole to dig out of there on 3rd and long. Not able to get the first, but a pretty good-sized run.
A really good run, but how much confidence do you have in your next play call that you can sell to the head coach? Let's go get it on 4th down. Do you really have a play you believe in, or are you just hopeful? And you've got to sell it to the big man before it gets called.
Real weak, huh?
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage.
Leverage.
Big guys up front You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5.
58, right over there, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
Alert, alert, alert.
Let him know, let him know.
Pass 85, pass 85.
Check three, check three, check three. Check your hot read.
Look out.
Now Allen.
He was not out. Come on, man.
He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that is intercepted by last year's NFL leader, DeMonte Casey. And he will take it on out to the 20-yard line. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports.
Look, I didn't feature coverage, right?
Because he wasn't running out of tight end.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
Let's go, baby. Mike, 36. Mike, 36. Rip left.
Hey, Mike 7.
36 to Mike. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that.
Give me radar.
Mike, 36. Mike, 36.
Stafford now to throw. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Watch 36. 36 to Mike.
Hey, orbit.
Mike, 36. Mike, 36.
Stafford looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And that's caught by Beasley. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Hey, 60. 22.
He's crashing.
McKinney.
They'll run on 1st down with Singletary. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
How do I make that? Slide left.
You think you won't? Hey, Red! You think you won't get this? Watch the safety creep.
Here's Stafford.
It's
And he's
so
going
gay.
to be hit
It's so
and
gay.
taken down.
Why didn't you just move Ertz to the left?
48-yard line.
I'm starting to wonder if this offensive line just simply doesn't like him.
This is so
I mean,
gay.
he's given up 6 sacks in this game. He's had nowhere to go, nowhere to run,
Not good.
and obviously nowhere to hide.
Jeez,
And
the
all those
fucking
sacks in the
computer.
first half, this is just complete domination. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Watch the twins.
Hey, 54.
I mean, that's not a quick play.
Out of the gun, Stafford. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Christ, I can feel it. Oh, you did get me. I thought you did.
The Saints on 4th down last year, 13 of 16, second best in the league, and they'll try it here.
Monday. Let's go. Hey, Charlie. Number 53, Mike 53. Watch the curl.
So they will go for it. Stafford caught by the tight end Ertz. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off, and it'll be a turnover on downs.
Honestly, I didn't like that.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Hey, Foxtrot.
A final shot before half for Allen. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the longer way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
Pick up his cheese blitz. We're good.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. Now this throw caught left side. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 14 yards, good for a Panther 1st down.
58 for Mike, 58 for Mike.
On 1st down, Allen. Forced out to his left. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy, because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a
pick 6 and we're
really
good.
Can hurt
Pick
you.
6 and we're good.
Mike 50 is right there. Watch the screen. 58, it's Mike. Watch the out. Check.
On 2nd and 9. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. And this has been a familiar
because every time I put contain, they're not containing.
as they stop him behind the line.
Contain every time
It's a loss of a yard.
Yeah,
there,
but I
put
put contain every time.
Yes, indeed. That play there, that reminds me of some of the guys that I played with that have that suddenness, able to get into the backfield almost about the time the ball snapped and make a play. How about that tackle for a loss?
Absolutely. He did a lot of that last week when he was named the NFC Defensive Player of the Week. One of the guys on the team would say, yeah, we called him the disruptor. And that's carrying forward again.
Makes sense, doesn't it?
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Pierre Desir.
Let's go.
Great return as they're finally able to take him down.
Take away his fucking corner routes and win the fucking game.
So maybe a second half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Move. Ertz, move. I can't move him over.
Check. Switch.
Fuck.
Hey, 5-0.
Oh, and the other one, he wasn't down.
After the interception, here's Stafford. And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. Trey Flowers make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Here's Stafford.
Yes.
Open man, it's
That was a
Preston
good user there.
Williams.
Holy shit.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard
Really good user.
line. 17 there and a New Orleans first down.
It all came together there.
I don't know. Don't ask me how that was done.
Dodging some bullets here.
Money throw right there to move the sticks.
That would have been dagger. Or not dagger, but that would have hurt.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Hike.
They will run with Singletary. Darius Leonard, last year's leading tackler as a rookie in the NFL, in on the stop.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Throwing on 2nd and 8.
Of course he comes it untouched.
Nowhere to escape.
What the fuck, dude?
Preston Smith
so
in there to get him sack number 14 for him on the year.
I don't know what the
easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far. It looks like, yes, it is 6 defensive backs on the field for Carolina.
They're going with a dime set.
11.
Throwing is Stafford. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez. He's been terrific so far.
Sounds like a zone man
so far as this one's away.
What?
This is taken at the 23. "21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. This quick pass complete to Sutton. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and inches.
58.
They'll try to run for the first down.
Oh, let's go!
Hunt is not going to get there. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play.
Let's go!
And that's going to lead them to 4th down.
Wow.
Here's the Panthers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And it's a fake here on 4th and inches.
Let's go!
He went backward. He did. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And the Saints will have the football back.
Well, why are you coming out 4th and inches and fake punt?
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on
That
base,
form-
they bring his
that-
jacket
whatever
out
he's
to him to
running
keep
is
it
just
warm?
stupid.
A lot of
I don't
times
know
the
how
punter
it
goes to
works,
the sideline,
but-
puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Trying to get one more in
Glitchy.
here before the
It is
quarter
glitchy.
breaks.
All right, we know it's man D. Spread that. Some easily deep.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Omaha, ready to move. Watch 36. 36. Hey, Delta. Screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen.
On 2nd and 12, Stafford.
He PI'd.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Good shit.
Preston Smith, what a season he continues to have, his 15th sack of the campaign.
Easy. It's past though.
The Saints on 3rd down. It's been a problem, just 1 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever. Now it's Stafford. And he finds McLaurin. 23 yards on the play.
Oh, why did that work?
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out. It looks
You
like
like
they did
that?
exactly that.
You
Deep
like
in the
that?
playbook and a great grab on the other end.
Interesting.
They'll run a draw now with Singletary. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the
Draws
football,
work
partner.
because it
Absolutely,
clears
pretty
that
good room to
safety.
run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Now a run with Singletary. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I'll bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
We'll see if Dalton's in there probably. So actually, I'll stay with you.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. Singletary. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense.
On 2nd down now,
So that guy comes
Singletary.
in
And they see
anyways.
right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. Continues to be a struggle for this offense and this home crowd. They're growing a little restless here in the second half.
All of my
And I
life,
think they've just got to look at how they're trying to move the football. Yeah, you want to run it.
Yeah, no,
maybe you
it's
spread it
the-
out.
it's
Maybe
the
some
run
swing
scheme.
passes. They can take the
Never
place of runs and give you a little more space.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
53
Player
to the
kicks in.
I got you. I got you. 32.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
We were about to score for 6.
Oh, where's that one play? Oh, shit. I know what I want.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go on 4th. Stafford. Got a man. He finds Sanders. Wow, first and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on first and goal. They'll try and run for it with Yeldon. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. So that run gets them about halfway home.
Yes, now second and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
Second and goal from inside the 5.
Check the backer, check the backer.
They'll run here with Singletary. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7.
Right.
It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down.
Mike, team 6.
A shotgun snap for Stafford.
Let's go.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Zach Ertz, his 4th touchdown on the year, as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
No, not in this one.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Allen going to try and throw on third down. That's into the hands of Reynolds. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on third. I think everyone in the stadium saw that big hit coming.
And I, as a former defensive back, have to admit I'm a little disappointed. He actually was able to hold on to the ball. He brought the lumber on that play. Give my man a whole lot of credit for taking the hit and possessing the football.
And picking up the first down. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. To throw is Allen. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Shaq Lawson in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Oh, safety. I'm pretty sure he had 2 steps on the right side, but unless we're staring it down.
Gun ace offset.
So we can sweat fest all on our second league. The 3 best, I'd say 3 best players, but right? 3 best players, me, Joey, and Andy. We all got weird. In your face.
Alert!
Yeah.
58 to Mike, 58 to Mike.
Allen to throw. He completes this to Sutton. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 39.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll run again with Hunt. And he's got Rome. And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They've just likely won this thing in regulation.
And that score in this time frame, that's like a big reveal at the end of a great movie, isn't it? Out of nowhere, almost it appears, they get it done. How about that score?
Finishes like this. This is why we love sports. This is why we love the game of football.
So glad that we got to be here to watch this one.
This will be taken short. And it'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
I saw that guy.
On the NFL scoreboard, 4th quarter now at Soldier Field. And the Giants, they wind up winning that one. If they indeed win, it would be win number 9 on the season. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind it.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So they'll quickly now signal for the timeout. And it's definitely not looking good, but at least they'll have one final play to hope for that miracle and get them in the end zone. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
Hey, go. Check 53's mine. Check 53's mine. Here we go. Here we go.
One last throw here for Stafford. And the pressure gets to him again. Well, we saw a close game that kept us on the edge of our seats down to that final whistle. And right before that final whistle, defense with one last exclamation point there getting the sack.
I'm so close, Sammy! I'm so close!
We were waiting to see what would happen. Obviously, we thought something would happen downfield. Instead, it happens in the offensive backfield, and that's your ball game.
So for Carolina, they keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 8-3 on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for New Orleans, they go down to defeat for just the 2nd time in 11 games so far. And they'll try to turn it around next week as they head to Atlanta for a matchup with the Falcons. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
I'm gonna go let my dogs out quick. Wait for a response.
Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pounds. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Step back, let me get some room. Congrats every time I'm through. Same packet, nobody knew.
Felt like a Friday, in all honesty. Oh, I'm gonna need to get a beer after that one. That one hurt. Yeah, we have the option to work from home, but I'm not doing that because, well, I think I could work from home, but one, I just don't want to deal with the whole issue of if they don't see you actually working 8 hours like total, then it's like they look at you and it's just not good. They'll be like, you didn't work 8 hours on this Thursday. You only worked 3.99. Yeah, because they use a Skype. Like, it shows if you're available on Skype. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying is, like, I'm not dealing with that shit. Because I've already been told I've already been warned once that, you know, that basically they monitored that shit. Because over Christmas, like, I guess I'm on repeat, but, like, over Christmas, like, I didn't notice that at all. I just figured, you know, show up, do work. As long as you get the work done, you're fine. Nope. Yep, they need you to get to 8 hours. Oh! This dude wants nothing but cheese, man, and it just pisses me off. Oh. Gonna try DBD?